since September when they announced the date for it.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, as you know, I use this specific pass through that will allow me to go to different apps in front of you guys. So we're gonna go through. We're still on the PS4. We're gonna go to YouTube. I'm waiting until it's 10 o'clock on my cell phone. Okay. What's going on? Caleb, how you doing today, buddy? Kaiser. It is 10 o'clock
Well,
now.
let's see if they posted it.
Let's go on to YouTube. Oh my goodness.
Nothing yet.
Well, I'm gonna go to PlayStation and see. Let me see what's going on over here. I still want to get this skating game. I think it comes out this month. I don't know. Yeah, I want to get this. I want to get this. So I know what we just got was Mortal Kombat. Obviously, they're showing us what we just got, and then we got Skater before that, and then 5 days ago we got the Assassin's Creed thing. I mean, at this point, I hope everybody understands. There's no way could um anybody could.
Oh, they just dropped a J.
It did okay. Maybe I gotta refresh it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, Briggs, guess I'm on mute. Okay, the comments are coming in. That's good. Let me let me mute my computer. You're still hearing my voice, but I'm gonna hear the TV.
Wait, I can't fucking find it. Where the fuck is that?
I see it. It popped up. Okay, let's go watch this together. You guys will hear my impressions. I just won't hear Briggs. I'm gonna mute the laptop. Oh shit. Okay, okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I think I know exactly what they just did. Oh, God, no. But I can't watch it in 4K.
Hey, where do you watch this SJW
I
trailer?
can't watch that. I can't watch it in 4K. I can only watch it in 1080p.
Were you on YouTube?
They made it seem like they made a The Last of Us, right? And it seems like they made it in the new engine. So that's what we were looking at. I'm
Jay,
sorry,
like, how do
guys,
I get to the trailer without getting spoiled?
We're going to have to go through this again, but let me just watch it all the way through. Because I was like, is this The Last of Us 1? No, they just with The Last of Us 2's engine. This isn't The Last of Us 1 you were looking at just now. Oh my god, that's dope. That's fucking dope.
Bringington, please answer for me. Sure, I'm gonna get this shit
Oh yeah, this shit's good.
This guy's just talking to himself as usual.
Yo, Jay, I'm here, bro.
Oh yeah, boy.
I don't think he can hear us because he's being a demonstrative head.
Well, I've kind of been here, but I just ain't joined. The trailer ain't dropped yet. They said 10 o'clock. They late already?
I was trying to ask him where to watch it so I don't get it spoiled. Like, is there a link for this from Twitter or something?
No. They just said The Last of Us.
Sure, I'm gonna get this shit
Oh yeah, this shit's
oh my
good.
god, here it is. Reveal reaction. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. It started.
PlayStation,
PlayStation, yeah. Oh, they uploaded it in the video. Yo, Jay, I'm here, bro.
Oh yeah, boy.
I don't think he can hear us because he's being a demonstrative head.
Well, I've kind of been here, but I just ain't joined. The dropped on PlayStation official. The official PlayStation YouTube, they dropped it. 10 o'clock. They late already?
I was trying to ask him where to watch it. I'm on it right now. Link for this from Twitter or something?
Oh, this game looks amazing.
They just said The Last of Us.
Sure, I'm gonna get this shit
Oh yeah, this
oh
shit's
my
good.
god, here it is. Reveal reaction. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, there we go. It started. PlayStation, yeah. Holy shit. Oh, they uploaded it in the video. Yo, Jay, oh, damn.
Yeah,
Whoa.
boy.
I don't think he can hear us because he's being a demonstrative head.
Damn, bro. I just ain't joined. Nigga, Joel look kind of young still, but still old. The official PlayStation YouTube, they dropped it. They late already?
Oh yeah.
I was trying to ask him where to watch
This
it.
motherfucker old as fuck now.
Day fucking one. Looks amazing.
Bro, they got turnstiles in the games now.
Oh my god, here it is. Reveal reaction. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. What's
going
on, gentlemen?
Holy shit.
Oh, they uploaded it in the video. Oh, damn. Whoa.
Some
I don't think he can hear us because he's being a demonstrative.
What I like right here is
Look at the gun. Look at the gun. Damn. Nigga, Joel look kind of young still, but
unmute us, bonehead. We're in your Discord.
the official PlayStation YouTube, they dropped it.
Or like I could say,
I was trying to ask him where to
This
watch it.
motherfucker old as fuck now.
Day fucking one.
Bro, they got turnstiles in the games now.
Here it is.
There
you go. Talk to yourself.
And I really love that because I don't see that
I
in a lot
can't
of
find
games.
this trailer for whatever
You
reason.
know? So it kind of fooled me.
Whoa.
I thought they would just, you know,
He can hear us
do what they did with one of these other trailers where they show like Ellie.
Look at the gun. Look at the gun. Nigga, Joel look kind of young still, but yo, I don't think y'all realize they're showing every scene in the game, like every setting.
Okay, what's going on?
Have y'all noticed? They show every setting in the game so far. Bro, that's clever because it shows off geometry and all of that.
There you go.
That was what's going on?
That was in the 2. Okay, cool.
I'm pretty sure y'all saw it already.
I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna watch it.
Okay.
You're not missing nothing, bro. All right. Oh, they disabled the comments and dislikes.
Yeah, and look,
smart.
they did the right thing.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They're gonna make that a big deal.
Hey, they can make it a big deal, bro. But when you have people spoiling shit, why would you allow people to spoil shit?
Seriously.
And you know people gonna fucking dislike the shit to try to make it look bad. So hey, the one thing you want to do to piss off trolls is take away their power. Why would you give them power?
Exactly. So you can release your trailer so the people that been trying to spoil it for other people is just going to spoil it for everybody for
bro.
the official trailer.
I've done that multiple times, bro. And it pisses off the trolls even more. So they keep trying to figure out when the next video they can go look at. So, hey, bro, they just going to move on to another video. Or try to dislike the next video that PlayStation posts. It don't matter if it's Last of Us or not. You don't give trolls power. If you know their power is in the dislikes, if you know their power is in spoiling shit in the comment section, you take that away from them. And that's exactly what PlayStation did. Don't worry, when people playing The Last of Us next month and we're posting gameplay and screenshots, don't worry, those same trolls, they creep onto our videos and live streams. Don't worry, they still be here.
What freaks me out, what freaks me out is this is a PlayStation 4 game. Like, how the fuck is that possible? Like, I seen Uncharted 4. When I saw
all I can say is Naughty Dog.
It's the same remedy that they did, and when they gave us the first Last of Us, bro.
All I know is that I want to watch this in 4K. I don't want to watch this in 1080p. So that means I'm gonna have to end this live stream around 11 and put my setup back in for 4K and watch this shit again in 4K because
I already did on
it looks really good.
It looks wicked. It looks wicked, especially the part where you see the horses. Wait, let me not say nothing because I don't know who didn't see it. But the scene where you see like a open field type shit, and the draw distances, you like, damn, like wow, like
I can tell that I mean, I'm not telling nobody to have a normal PS4. Don't play this shit on a normal PS4. But they did make this with the PS4 Pro in mind.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that Naughty Dog is going to want people to play this again on the PS5. This will be one of those games that's enhanced. And I can't wait to play it again. I will play this shit 2 times this year. I just can't wait for the multiplayer now. Like, I'm going to enjoy the single player, no doubt about that. But I cannot fucking wait.
Fuck they talk about Uncharted 5, please. Man, don't start that bullshit, bro. I hear people do that. Start rumors and then get excited and then they get disappointed because they made up the rumors.
But here's the thing. Why get excited upon rumors when it's only a rumor? Unless it's officially announced from that individual or that company, what's the point of getting excited? Hey, guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? PS55 is coming out tomorrow.
It's true.
What?
You're going to get PS55 is getting announced tomorrow.
Day one.
I just started a rumor. You getting excited? There's no reason to.
This game does look brutal. Like, wow.
Dude, is she gonna be able to beat up all these men by herself just like that?
Yeah. No, Neil Druckmann, of course.
This is kind of, I mean, because people have told me in messages this is like Ghostbusters 2016. I hope it's not true.
No.
Like, it's just you and a band of women against, like, unrealistic, like, I don't know. We'll see.
Same results of you laying right there. Same people.
Okay,
right
one thing I'm going to say about this trailer is it was very short, and they showed you most of the settings. I don't know if anybody picked up why they showed you the settings.
Well,
because
look, no disrespect, I don't want to know. I just want to play the game. I don't need no breakdown on any of that. I just want to play the game.
Oh, no, it's not a breakdown. I just want to see.
I don't know, and I don't even care.
All right.
Right now, I'm just going to play the game, and I'm going to figure out why I'm in those settings. That's what I'm going to do next month. Next month, when I pick up the game, download the game, I'm going to play the game, and the game is going to tell me why I'm in those settings, and that's all I care about. I'm not even going to think about all of that stuff anymore. Like, whoever tried to spoil it for me, I guess they got me with the end of the game, but that doesn't matter because you still got to play the beginning, the middle.
It's the fucking journey.
Then, yeah,
it's the
still
journey,
a fucking
bro.
Journey. So I don't want to think too much on it. I saw what I saw. I'm excited. The game looks amazing. But the stuff that gets me excited is what I saw from Digital Foundry 7 months ago when they broke down the game mechanics and all of this, you know, like the suburban area. That shit right there, That got me more excited than seeing the story. And I know that might be like, what? How are you more excited? Because I'm a gamer. You know what I'm saying? I care more about the game itself than, just the story parts. Because remember, you're playing longer than the cutscenes that you see. So you're going to experience the game longer than whatever story it is. It's just.
I want Neil Druckmann fired.
But I'm looking at my own foot, so I don't care. Yeah, that shit's dope, bro. That, yeah. I only saw like one. No, this is still inside the town. Okay, I didn't notice that.
Well, Jay, like Stick Humor said the other day, bro, and it was a well fucking said, spot on reference. Mm-hmm. We all know what happened to Titanic, right? It sunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But did that prevent, even though you knew the ending of what happened at the Titanic? Mm-hmm. Okay, did that prevent the fucking ridiculous amount of sales that motherfucking movie did back in the 90s? Fuck no.
Hold up, that was a great ending, though.
Yeah, it was.
Are they saying this ending is terrible?
I can barely hear you, Sam. When I first jumped in, I heard you clearly, but now it's Discord probably. But
yeah, it's probably my phone. Fuck it.
I'm gonna look at your look at the cat up there.
So, what's good, man?
What's good, J Love? How you doing, man?
Hey, shit, man. What's up, y'all? Yo, man, I've been falling back listening to all this crazy shit what's going on with y'all, man. And these motherfuckers really trying to tear down.
Hey, Bob, I don't think it was downgraded. If you were looking at my gameplay, everything would look downgraded because I'm streaming in 720p. So if you saw any of the gameplay, whether you're looking at Digital Foundry right now, or if you were looking at the video, I'm looking at it at 720p. My TV is showing it at 1080p. It's not showing it in the PS4 Pro's resolution. So you shouldn't look at any of it. Yeah, when you play it, if you see a downgrade, you can say that. But if you're looking at a video, you can't say that. Videos are always going to downgrade everything.
Yeah, it's not native.
Exactly, it's not native. So I hate when people look at one gameplay trailer to another gameplay trailer and they say, hey, it's a downgrade. You cannot say that. Most of what we saw today was nothing but story. You know, the last time we got anything from Naughty Dog, as you can see right here, it was actually gameplay. Lots of it.
Did anybody, Jay, did you see what they did, right? On that story trailer? Or did you see what they did, right?
No.
Did you notice something?
I told Spartan, man, I appreciate you guys, right? I do. But I don't want to know anything. I saw it,
no.
But I don't want to think too much on it because I'm going to experience it next month. So,
right.
Again, J-Love, I appreciate it, right? But I don't want to think about it too much. So, we can talk about what they did. Look, we can talk about what they did next month. But I don't want to talk about it right now.
They should have, Naughty Dog shut off those comments. They ain't no comments coming in.
I already saw that. Yeah, we talked about that. I was telling Spartan, you don't want to give trolls too much power.
But people are going to talk about that. So that's going to be negative news anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, bro, negative news is going to follow the game regardless, bro. You got to think of it this way. Neil Druckmann did that for everything on his Instagram, and ain't nobody say shit.
Yeah.
He been doing that for 2 weeks now. So why ain't nobody say shit? You see what I'm saying?
I seen that shit too.
They did the same thing the other day.
But let me ask everybody here
on
this panel right now.
They cut off the comments the other day when he said the game went gold.
Yeah, let me ask everybody on this panel. Why they think this? Why this game is going through this hell? Yellow.
Pretty much the fans at the end of the day.
Why this game is going through this hell?
There's only people that are spoiling it are the non-believers and the naysayers.
Exactly.
Because Neil Druckmann is a dickhead and he always try to market games any way he can and he fucked up. That's why.
Well, look, let me put it this way. If that is true, I will figure it out when I play the game. And at that point in time, I think that Sony might try to steer him away from whatever Naughty Dog's working on. Like maybe
they gotta rein his ass back.
I never see so much hate on a game in my fucking life.
That doesn't make much sense. No disrespect, but at the same time, we all knew that she was gay in the first place.
I think Yella said it yesterday.
These niggas hating on this
It's
game
a
so fucking much.
PlayStation game. That's why.
Well, look, I'm just gonna put my 2 cents out, right? When you do these types of things, you're always late. Okay, and what I mean by, like, if you do the woke thing, if you do the transgender or any of those types of movement things, you're always late. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the Me Too movement. It was just, people were just late with it. I believe they were late. Like, they were trying to cash in on that shit and stuff had happened to them 30, 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's always late with it. And I think that I'm not telling people to not, like, to shut up about, hey, if you're out there or whatever, that's cool. But if you're trying to cash in on a story about that, that's when you're late. Especially with a video game that you didn't know was good. You know it was trying to come out at least at the beginning of this year. It ended up getting pushed almost to the middle of this year. Oh, never mind, it did. It got pushed to the middle of this year because it's June. And look, you know, like that point of American history is kind of past. We're now trying to survive the stupid coronavirus. So it's not going to have that much of an impact with the nation as he might have thought it would when he developed the story. So I do think that, and this goes for any and everybody. I just heard about Cyberpunk allowing you to customize your genitals. But again, I'm not going to hear anybody fucking say shit about that, right?
But why do you think, Jay? It's obvious why these niggas
because
are doing what they're doing,
they want that
man.
game to do better than Assassin's Creed. They seem, for whatever reason, I said Assassin's Creed, I mean The Last of Us. I mean, for whatever reason, it seems like CD Projekt Red, the PC people, of course, they think that they're a better developer than Naughty Dog. I'm sorry, I don't see that. If you could not make...
played any other games, dude. What are you talking about?
Fuck Witcher. I played Witcher, bro. If you're going to make the game one of the best looking games on PC, that's great. But if you can't keep that same energy on the console version, I'm not going to give you props. Why should I give you props on a version I'm playing that's not as good as I think it can be?
Yo, listen, man. I like to deal with.
That's all I'm saying. It might have been one of the best stories out there, and I can agree with all of you guys on that. But I think that the game itself on consoles looked like ass, and I don't think it should have looked that way.
What baffles me the most, Jay, is how these people are so offended because she's gay, right?
Listen,
but that shit was established in the first fucking game.
Yeah,
I don't. Look, the thing is, I thought it was that, and I do agree that a lot of people have a problem because either she's gay or whatever. But I told you yesterday, a lot of these people did not play.
Jay,
The Last of Us Left Behind.
Did you talk to Rated D about it? Because he hated the shit out of it.
And I remember when that the first trailer.
All I'm gonna say right now, I could care less how people feel. I want to feel the way I want to feel when I play through the game and get to that part and see if I feel.
But you hated the new. You hated the new Ghostbusters. That's what they're comparing this to. I mean,
a video game. So
that's what people are saying. So
it's
like Ghostbusters.
It's not real life. None of this shit is
like
real
Ghostbusters.
game.
Yeah, those are comparisons I've been hearing.
Yeah. But look, bro, I'm not listening to anybody I don't really fuck with that much. Until I play the game. Like, why would I take somebody else's opinion into account before the game comes out, before I play it? Oh, okay, we all listen to people's opinions. All let's not buy the game because those people are trustworthy. Like, is that what people want? Just trust random people and miss out on a great experience? I'm not doing that.
I like to do it.
You know how many games? You know how many games I would have missed out on because somebody told me, "Hey, this game is like this" or "This game is like that." Like I was waiting for a game. I was waiting for a game-breaking bug on Days Gone, right? Like when Days Gone came out, I played that game for hours and hours on end, and the game never broke. Everybody knows it. I kept streaming and streaming. The game never broke, but people told me it was a buggy mess. I have fucking footage, hours of footage of me streaming Days Gone and the game never had a game-breaking bug, but people told me, oh, that game is trash because it's buggy. But when I was streaming it, there was no bugs. But somebody went out their way to post a 30-second buggy video to make the game look bad. Anybody can make anything look bad. Look how easy it was to make me look bad before 2020. People was making me look bad for the last fucking 5-6 years. It's
I think that was on you, though.
It really, really is easy.
Yo, this shit is what it is, man.
I'm going to play the game, bro. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the game. I do want to know more about the multiplayer, though. That's one thing I really, really do want to know about.
When they gonna release the multiplayer?
I have no clue. We have no.
When transgenders get the rights, I guess. What?
Yeah, we got no information on that.
The writing is on the wall with this game, man. It is what it is. These dudes, I like this. If somebody tell me the sky's blue, the sky's blue, man. I don't like to go around the corner with this shit. I don't like to. These niggas is trying to tear down this game, man. They're trying to tear it down. They see the success of what's going to happen.
They tried to do that with every game. I think the only game people didn't try to tear down was Bloodborne. Outside of it wasn't 60 frames or it didn't keep a stable 30. But people still know that was a great game.
Hold on, isn't that the problem you have with The Witcher?
Huh?
What?
No, my problem with The Witcher is that the things around The Witcher in the world that you knew I had to see, you didn't do good. At least on consoles. I don't know how it looks on PC, but the people on PC seem to believe that's one of the best looking games ever created. But on the console version of The Witcher 3, I was not happy with the presentation of the game. I think it could have looked better. But again, that's the best developer in the fucking world, and they did not deliver for me. I don't hate them. All I'm saying is I disagree with everybody that says that's one of the best games out there. Because it's more to a game than just Bloodborne. It's more to a game than just a story. When it's a fucking video game.
It's more to a game than just graphics.
You're criticizing the graphic.
No. I'm not criticizing the graphics. That would mean, like, the game would be shit.
I love messing with you, dude.
No. When I'm looking at the water, I could go load the game up and do a breakdown video, and you might not like me for a while. But there was a lot of fuck-ups in that game, and I could compare it to fucking Last of Us. I mean, sorry, not Last of Us, Uncharted 4. So let me say I go into the fucking woods in Uncharted 4, I go into the woods in The Witcher 3, and you see a big, big difference in the skill.
Dude, the Uncharted 4 is not even close to being the same size as The Witcher.
I don't care.
Like, The Witcher 3 is massive. That's a big difference.
This is the thing I've always said. Nobody told them to make one of the biggest games that you will have to make cuts on other shit. Nobody told them to do that. That was their decision. It's the same thing with Assassin's Creed. Who told you to make the biggest game? When we know this is going to be a big-ass game because they talking about 15 fucking developers had to work, or 15 studios. Who told you to make the biggest game, though? You see what I'm saying? Like, you're making excuses for the developer making the game big, but who told them to do that? Nobody.
You're
That's
the
what
only
I'm
one
saying.
who's
Nobody
thinking of
told them to
compromise,
make.
dude.
So okay,
I'm
we
trying
know we're gonna deal with the same problem with Assassin's Creed, right?
Dude, their games run way worse than The Witcher games.
I'm not talking about how worse it is. I'm talking about making big games. Each and every one of their games and size has been bigger. The worlds have been bigger.
Well, laugh my ass up in Cyberpunk take Solo Wars, man.
I don't care.
It's gonna be funny.
I don't care. Look, didn't Witcher take some awards? I still completely ignored it. Just look, bro, that game can have more awards than any other game, and I still won't like it. Simple as that. Like, it's not my game.
That's fine.
I watched the Netflix film. I watched the Netflix, and I think the story is great. But as far as the game, just not interested. As simple as that. It's games that I like that you won't be interested in. And it's nothing I can do to change your mind, and I don't even bother. I like Monster Hunter, and tons of other people in the community I fuck with, they can't stand the game. But it is what it is. That's what makes people different. If I went along playing every game that I didn't like just to make someone happy, I would be a miserable gamer. And I'm not trying to be like one of those. Nah, fuck that.
I'm sure when Horizon 2 comes out, you'll be playing the shit out of it, even though it's basically the same thing as the games we're talking about.
What, Monster Hunter?
No, just open world games in general. Like, dude, they had the Witcher guys working on Horizon, doing the quests and shit. Like, I mean, I'm just telling you how it is.
I
You
never
know, the
said
game
I
ran
had a
and looked a
problem
lot
with the
better.
quest. I mean, it's a pretty big map on Horizon. The game still looks great. It's all right if a developer doesn't do the console version good, but you still have to acknowledge that. You know, so that's what I'm talking about. You can make the PC version look
with the trees,
you
right?
can make the PC version look great. That's great. But if you cut corners, and again, like, bro, I'm telling you, you might not have liked what I said, but I was 100% honest. After the games that I had played that seemed to be exclusive, that did good and started to do better on nature and everything else that I would have to see constantly. Like, if you made shitty trees and shitty grass, and that's all I'm fucking seeing in your video game, you know, because that's the way the story is, and that's the setting, yeah, I'm gonna fucking hate that game, bro. I'm just him. If Naughty Dog has shitty trees and shitty water in Uncharted 1, I would be the same fucking way, bro. But they did things to make that shit better. And they kept getting better. So, hey, that's all I'm saying. Why am I in the multiplayer?
That was a really short trailer. It didn't really show anything.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
they
off a lot of too, you know. Even Neil Druckmann himself said, like, they're going to try to be mindful of not spoiling things about this game.
Yeah, but that's the thing, bro. I mean, I like what we got, right? I'm not like a huge fan of the story, but I like that, you know, it will probably show elements of some missing pieces that we wanted to figure out with the ending of The Last of Us. I can't wait to explore in this game. That's what I want to do. I know the story is gonna be there, and I'm gonna accept the story and see where it goes. And I will give my honest impressions, obviously, because I'm gonna be live streaming it. So whatever I don't like, you're gonna hear if I don't like it. Simple as that. I can't sugarcoat shit when it's live.
Yeah, the gameplay looks fire, even if the story sucks.
Yeah, the gameplay is gonna be great, and that's what I'm a gamer,
Why
man.
the fuck? Why a game gets so much criticized from niggas, man? I mean, it's
look,
just a
bro,
video
that's
game.
the thing
What the fuck
is,
wrong with niggas, man?
the thing
Niggas
is,
act
they
like
don't
niggas
want
acting like
look, they don't
bitches,
want
man.
another J-Love. They don't want another PlayStation exclusive to get a win. They don't want it to be good. We're
These
going
niggas
into the
acting
next
bitches,
generation,
bro.
and they don't want it to be good.
Dude, the problem is Neil Druckmann. That's the problem.
So, look,
How the problem is Neil
look,
Druckmann? Hold
Sam,
on.
I
How
can
the
agree.
problem is
I
Neil
can
Druckmann?
agree with him. I can agree with
And
you on
he's
that.
not that important. He's just a writer and whatever. You get some other dude and just get rid of this nonsense he's trying to put in the games, man.
Look,
That's
look,
the thing
all
with him.
I'm gonna say.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
The problem is Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann is an artist. If you paint a picture of a fucking painting, and I say, "Damn, Sam, this shit looks crazy," but that's your art style. What he has an art style, regardless of your. There's no agenda to it. It's just an art.
Dude, there
it's
is an agenda. Game. Look, in Uncharted 4, when you're fighting AD, didn't you go like, "What the fuck?" in that library scene? Be honest with me.
Okay, the fighting scene, you mean?
I'm saying he's trying to show shit in games, and it's obvious. That was one of them. The Nadine beating the shit out of the brothers in the library. That was cringy as fuck, dude. Even though that was a great game. That was probably the only part of the game I didn't like, man. That was just unrealistic as shit.
So you're saying that because he's doing some weird shit with Ellie or whatever.
No, I'm saying if what they're saying is true, then he needs to be removed because he's just trying to fit his own bullshit into video games.
Well, look.
And he's not really.
I'm not gonna disagree with you because I saw it. However, this is what I want to say. I was telling y'all this about the movement, right? It's always ill-timed. People might think it's the right time, but it's never the right time. Not for everybody. So, all I'm saying is, he might have thought it was the right time to tell this story, but at the time of development it was. But shit moves. It just does. It just does. Like, nothing stays still in our society for long. We're always on to the new topic or the new hot thing, I don't understand how he thought that story would resonate 7 years or 8 years or however long the development has been. Like, how did he think that was going to go? So, let me put it this way. Whatever they're working on next, obviously Adam's been talking about this break. A lot of other people talking about this break. I don't know if he'll be replaced, but I think that the type of stuff that he puts in stories will need to be checked. Kind of remember, I think we talked about Corey and how he had somebody over top of him. I think that Neil might need somebody over top of him to keep him on track. Because obviously people don't like this type of stuff in their games from Naughty Dog, but everybody else, maybe if they add that in a subtle way, maybe it'll be, accepted. So maybe he needs to, stay on track with what stories are normally about. Maybe
it's funny. Me and my friend are talking about if that was, me and him as Nathan and Sam. What would we have done, dude? I would have picked up the table, pinned that bitch against the books, and he would have just kept hitting the shit out of her. Like, there's no way she would beat up two men just like that. Man.
I think that if you would have put that in the game, then people would have had a problem with that too.
Exactly.
Well, just remove the scene, dude. You don't need that scene. That was my point.
Okay, look, I can agree with that. I can agree with the scene not being there.
Yeah.
I mean,
because it looked like men are bashing and hitting women. You don't want that.
Let's just put it this way: the scene didn't need to be there. The female needed to be more elegant. This is just my opinion. I think that Nadine could have been more elegant, in her representation, and instead of being like an enforcer, she could have been like an elegant spy type person. Maybe poison Nate. You know what I'm saying? And have him in a chair. And when he wakes up, they're interrogating him about where the treasure is.
Or how about this? They shouldn't have made it 2-on-1. It could have just been a 1-on-1.
You said what?
She could have been like Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, and then when Nate wakes up in the chair, the other guy and Nadine are talking to Nate about where the cross is, and then Sam and Sully, I guess you gotta take control of Sam, and then you go walk around this big mansion trying to figure out which room Nate is in, and then you save him, and then I don't know, something like that. I mean, it's so many ways to go around that. But that's, again, he wanted that to happen. You see what I'm saying? He wanted that scene to happen.
Didn't somebody get fired over disagreeing with him on that? And I think the ending?
I don't know.
I gotta look that up. Somebody was like, that shit doesn't make sense, and he got fired on the spot.
But all I'm gonna say right now, if this game doesn't get any Game of the Years, if it doesn't get the scores, if it doesn't sell, he will lose his job, and that's his fault. Because again, it's a difference when you ease something into the story, and it's a difference when you're forcing something into the story. I think that might be one of the things that people might not like. Again, people got spoilers, right? So they see that, but we don't know how it is in the game. But if you got it spoiled for you, that's all you're gonna see when you're playing the game. So you're gonna be irritated anyway.
Is it just that the Western culture don't like shit like this? The Western culture don't like shit like this.
Bro, like I said, Cyberpunk is gonna have all types of genders and sexualities. I just think it's a Naughty Dog thing. And I want to put this challenge to a test. Everybody gonna support Cyberpunk, and one of the other reasons is a first-person game. And then, hey, bro,
I'm looking at Sam then. If you're gonna go and support Cyberpunk with genitalia being removed,
well, it's not. You can. They're claiming.
I mean, when you see my character made like that, then you could question me, but my character's not gonna look like that.
Yeah, they're claiming you have a customization of your genitalia or whatever. But like,
bro, The Witcher 3 was like a Rockstar game, man. They're not nearly like Neil Druckmann, but again, you guys haven't played The Witcher 3, so that makes sense.
I haven't played it. No, I haven't played it with you.
Dude, that shit was you fucking bitches, having threesomes. That, I'm into regular shit like that. Shit that makes sense to me. Rockstar doesn't even do that anymore. Even they've been neutered with this SJW shit.
Well, I mean, you gotta look at it like this.
The thing I'm talking about, Sam, is that a lot of people made it seem that that's the movement, and because that was the movement, those people that had agreed with that movement felt that they could put those stories into video games, right? And I don't think that's what they should do. And with Grand Theft Auto, I don't understand why Grand Theft Auto would go backwards. Because it's Grand Theft Auto. Crime is in the name of the game. So why would you change it?
Dude, in Red Dead 2, they had a side quest where you had to fight the world's strongest woman. And I was just like, what the fuck?
What?
Like, it's in their games too.
What game?
Red Dead 2. They had some SJW shit. They had women's
I didn't like that. But look,
yeah,
bro,
the women's rights shit.
Look, you gotta remember. You remember the SJW that came after Days Gone because it wasn't SJW. But see, that's the thing you're gonna deal with. It's like,
dude, fuck her. Those aren't real gamers. Those are just like
I agree.
Political people with agendas.
I agree, but there were like two.
Yeah.
There was 2 women or 3 women from 2 different publications or 3 different publications that attacked that game because it wasn't SJW enough.
But you saw how that bitch flip-flopped with Death Stranding. She gave it a 10 because I'm guessing all that hate from Days Gone. That was interesting to me. How her opinion just changed with the next exclusive. Or, PlayStation game anyway.
It's weird that she would give a game... I don't know why she gave Death Stranding a 10.
I think, look, man, in my opinion, this is all politics. Like, politics is just creeping her way into this industry, and I really don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. That might have been cool at a specific time, but I don't believe you can continue to do the politics thing. I just don't think that you can keep doing that. That's all I'm going to say. I think that time has passed, and a lot of people, again, they might have started game development 4 or 5 years ago when it was cool to do that. It's 2020 now. It might not float that way. I think that Neil Druckmann should have been changed the story a long time ago, but he wanted that into the game. And again, I'm not going to go out there and hate the guy. I just didn't want this game, let me put it this way, I didn't want this game to be so controversial in a negative way that this is the only thing people will take away from it. And it does seem like this will be the only thing that people take away from The Last of Us is lesbians, some other things.
That's retarded. That's fucking retarded.
Yeah, I was asking questions like, does she become a man? And they were like, no. Does this happen? No. So I'm like, how could this story be this bad? I mean, we'll see when we play it.
I'm going to see when I play it. I don't care about anybody else's opinion but my own.
What if the ending is she gets a dick? Like, would you be satisfied with that?
Again, listen to this, Sam. When I play the game, when I beat the story, after the story, I might have the same opinion as everybody else. But I got to play the story.
That's what I'm afraid of.
And go through. And, bro, I'm not afraid of it. Because
for people that are fans of it like you guys, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's like, even fans I've talked to, they're like, dude, I hated this. The 90-minute leak, they're like, this is terrible. And I'm curious, man. I want to spoil it for myself just to see what it is.
So, people watched the entire 90-minute leak?
Yeah. Dude, Rated D said he fucking hated the shit out of it. I've never seen him post that angry about something.
Look, bro, no disrespect to Rated D, but he might be on that fake outrage shit, because, he's trying to make a comeback, and I don't agree with a lot of stuff that a lot of people have been saying. So
but it was just a post. He didn't make a video about it.
Yeah, I know. So, look, all I'm going to say, like I said to OBJ, bro, the people that have outrage about this game, don't buy it. Speak with your wallet that this is not the stuff you want to see. But I don't want to see that on your channel or your Twitter page that you're playing the game if you feel so negatively about the game. Just don't buy it. That's how I feel with Call of Duty. I don't like Call of Duty every year, so guess what I do? I decided last gen, I'm not buying none of them. I mean, I think I played Call of Duty on PS1. What was it? The one I did play a lot was Medal of Honor. I played that. Battlefield was my favorite last gen. That's all I really would play. But I ignored Call of Duty because it was what everybody else was playing. I was like, I don't want to be like them. Why would I fucking play the game everybody else is playing? Nothing special about that. So I just started
so much
skipping
it's the same game.
Yeah.
One thing about video games now, one thing Naughty Dog and Sony did was they created an avenue for everybody to play games. You got lesbian playing games. You got bitches now playing games. You got grown niggas playing games. So you got to include everybody in video games, nigga. You can't just say niggas fucking up bitches and women and you can't isolate yourself like that, man. When it comes to video games, you got to broaden your horizons, man. This is Western white supremacy shit, yo. You can't do that, man. Everybody got to be included, man. When it comes to video games, everybody likes certain shit, man. You can't just be on some crazy shit like that, man.
Here's the thing, J-Love. You're targeting us, the heterosexuals and people like that. So you're still being alienated. You're not being equally inclusive with some of the shit, especially like Neil Druckmann saying.
We got Uncharted.
Right,
we
that
got
was years
Uncharted.
Ago. Huh? Those were years ago, man. That was the last generation. We're talking about now.
We got Uncharted 4. We had just played that. That was a great heterosexual male. Nathan Drake and this girl, they had a child after that. So it was a great ending, man. That was a great ending. That was a great fucking epic moment to the ending of a franchise, yo.
All I'm gonna say right now is I think
we gotta include everybody, man. We gotta include we can't do this shoot 'em up bang bang shit, man.
J-Love, hear me out. I agree with what you're saying, bro. I really do.
We can't make games like that.
Hold on. We can't have one person tank one of your favorite series by putting an opinion in his game that, let's say, 80 to 70% of the people don't agree with. At that point in time, that person's doing more harm than good. Is the gameplay still going to be great? Yes. Is the attention to detail still going to be great? Yes. Are the settings of the game going to still be great? Yes. I think everything about the game is going to be great. I'm a gamer. I'm going to love those things. So the majority of the game, I'm going to like. But you can still hate the story.
But guess what, though? Why did the first game sell over 20 million?
No. Again, hey, J-Love, you're not listening. This isn't the first game. This is the second game. This is 8 years after the first game. It's not the same. You can't keep that same energy because it's not the same story. It's completely different. So he had a change in mind, or he did more that he wanted to do in the first one when it came to whatever people say, SJW. I'm not saying either or. I'm just saying from what I'm gathering from the atmosphere, some people feel a certain way about it. Again, it doesn't mean me as the gamer is going to hate the video game. I might not agree with the story at the end of the game. And that's a problem if he is still allowed to do those types of stories, Sony knowing that there is a backlash not against the game, but against the person to put a story in the game. And I think, again, hear me out, J-Love. Cory Barlog, that did God of War 2018, and what is it? Is it Raising Kratos?
Yeah.
It was showing in there that he had somebody over top of him so he wouldn't go too crazy. I don't care how prestigious Neil Druckmann is. From now on, he needs somebody over top of him to make sure he doesn't go too crazy and hurt the game itself based on what message he wants in the game. Again, no one's saying the game is going to be bad. I'm not saying right now I disagree with everything, or, if you're gay or lesbian. I don't give a fuck. The story is the story. It is fiction.
But when he forces it into the game, that's when I have a problem.
Okay, exactly. If what I'm playing feels forced, when I'm live streaming, people will know if I don't like it. they will know, and I will make sure people know if I feel that it is forced in any way. All I'm gonna say right now, I just hope that in the future, if Corey doesn't lose his job because if Last of Us doesn't do good for
Corey and Neil, you talking about?
Oh, sorry, not
Neil
Corey.
Druckmann?
I'm talking about Neil. If Last of Us doesn't do good, then Corey again. You know, maybe he don't lose his job, but for now on, maybe he has to change his messaging to just normal stories and not messages.
Last of Us is going to do good. It's going to hit the numbers. It's just a matter of how good it's going to do.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. Yeah, it'll do good.
See, and
we gotta see what numbers.
That's why he thinks he's invincible, man. Because you know he's recognized now. He thinks he can put this stuff into the games, and you know the sales are going to allow him to get away with it.
Well, I mean, I only know Neil.
Well, let me ask you this. Well, Sam, let me ask you this. What do we do if you're an artist? I mean, you're an artist. What do you do? How do you put your ideas to task, man? Because a lot of times, man, these niggas are still stuck on the games that were back in the, you know, niggas ain't moving forward with games. They ain't progression. Like,
look, when he was doing the Nadine stint, because Jay was right, he needs somebody to check him, man, because he's feeling himself, especially nowadays. But when they were doing that Nadine stint, and I mentioned that there was a rumor that somebody got fired on the spot because they were like, what the fuck is this? Somebody should have said, why don't we do this in a more realistic way? You know, that's an example. That's all you got to do. Just tell them this isn't realistic. Let's go about this in a more realistic. Maybe that's what the guy did. He ended up getting fired, dude. Because at this point, this guy has total control. Like, whatever he says goes.
So that's what I wanted to know, Sam, because you might know more about this, and if Adam wakes his dumb ass up, he can help us out too. What is his position?
He's the top dog. He's a director. All the decisions are his now.
Yep.
Okay, so how does that
get
work?
to that? Yeah,
he's the head writer, director.
No, not that. How does it work to replace somebody that is in charge of the whole Naughty Dog?
That's not Sony. I'm saying, like, they have the people who make the graphics, the gameplay. They really don't need his ass, man. You could just replace them. I'm sure they have talented people.
Woo! That's tough, man. Yo, for Sam to say that, that's crazy.
Bro, they replaced Amy Hennig. They can be replaced. He can be replaced. People get replaced all the time.
Yeah,
when Amy Hennig got replaced, did the gameplay suffer? It didn't.
She had a different.
All I'm worried about is the gameplay and the sports.
But let me ask you a question, Sam. Amy Hennig wasn't at the same power level as Neil, right?
No, she was.
That was her baby, though. Uncharted. She created it.
Yeah. That's I don't care about that.
Yeah,
but all I'm saying is, it's just like saying, hey, can we remove Trump? No. Can we impeach him? Well, that failed, so he's still there doing dumb shit. That's what I want to say, bro. Like, so how do you get rid of Neil Druckmann to save the integrity of Naughty Dog?
No, here's the thing. Do you think people would really get in an outrage if they fired him, man? He doesn't seem like he's well liked, at least on the internet.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, how do you get rid of somebody that's in charge of pretty much the whole studio?
Dude, it's easy. You replace them. You're a company. It's simple to me.
But you replace them with somebody that's incompetent and can't even deliver what
Naughty Dog employees have been incompetent, man. Every time they replace somebody, whether it's the president, the dude in charge, it's always a competent person. So why wouldn't I trust Naughty Dog to be able to do that now? They've had a history of doing that very competently.
We don't know. You don't know, man.
Dude, I'll take my chances. If this cut keeps putting more of this shit into the games, I'll take my chances.
Look, let me put it this way, J Love. At the end of the day, to me, a story is a story, and there's a lot of skilled people out here to go to college to create good stories, right? So, I don't believe it's impossible to replace him.
Are his stories that far out there? They're not. They're pretty simple.
No, that's not. Listen. I'm not disagreeing with you. All I'm saying, I don't believe that it's impossible to replace someone that creates the story. Now, replacing somebody that does the water, you know what I'm saying, or trees or something, you might have a little bit of a problem if you want to keep the integrity of the quality of that aspect in the video game. But there's tons of people that create stories. It's weird that he had so much control, even though he brought on somebody from Westworld And what did that do for the story? Like, what did she add? I want to see the game and what she added to the story. But yeah, I want to see. You know what I do wish though? I wish that going forward, so you don't fuck up anything in video games, they should have options.
You gotta remember, Neil Druckmann was an intern like getting coffee once upon a time, and they have, I'm sure, a lot of choices they can probably choose from in that company.
Yeah. So all I'm gonna say is that I hope that more video games have options, like let's say Witcher, Mass Effect, Infamous. You know, where you can do stuff or you don't have to do stuff. You can go this way. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to the story, especially. And I think it should have been an option. And let's put it this way: it should have been an option if Ellie kissed the girl or didn't kiss the girl or whatever, that would be carried over in this new game, and she be straight or gay. You know what I'm saying? Give options.
That's awesome.
You see what I'm saying? Give options to the player, because if you force somebody, I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna like you for it. That's how I feel. I hate.
That's a great point. Why didn't they decide to do that?
I don't look. I play a lot of
he has
video games.
control.
I watch a lot of movies. I probably can come up with a better story than him. But the thing is, you don't want your zombie or infected story to be crazy.
But Sam, we already knew she was gay in part 1. If everybody played the DLC, we already knew that. Everybody.
That's the thing. That's the thing. J Love. A lot of people didn't play the DLC.
What happened?
A lot of people didn't play the DLC. I didn't
You know, I
play
was
the
gonna say,
DLC the first
weren't there
time.
hints in the
I
game
didn't
she
play
was
the
gay
DLC
anyway?
until like I think last year. That's when I beat the DLC. I don't know why it took me so long, but
I never cared about her being gay. The thing about the first one was they never forced that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wait to see how this game is and see if it is fake outrage, and if it's not, like you said, we'll be there to criticize it.
So Sam, how is this forced? This one, how do you force
I'm
it?
saying that's what the rumors are saying. I have to see if what they're saying is true, but a lot of people that I trust are confirming it, so that's what I'm worried about, man.
Yeah, I don't listen to rumors. I didn't check none of that shit out. I just stayed away from it. I stayed away from all that shit. I just play it for myself. Fuck it, and see what happens.
That's what I was asking people, Jay. Like, what happened? Did they give her a dick? Because like people are mad, and I'm like, how could this be that bad that you guys are like upset about it? Like,
it's more, Sam. It's more from what all I know, right? Is that is somebody. All I'm gonna say is just it's somebody that's not her that they're mad about. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, Jay was right about that.
Yeah, it's somebody. Yeah, it's somebody that's not Ellie that they're mad about, and the outrage in the beginning was Ellie before people knew about the leak. So they were mad that Ellie was a lesbian, and last year in all the trailers. But
I remember that.
But most people didn't play Left Behind, so they wouldn't know. They just thought she was a normal girl in The Last of Us. But if you played the Left Behind, which I do believe Neil Druckmann had everything to do with.
Early in the morning for this shit, man. Come on, it's too early in the morning for this shit, y'all. What y'all doing?
What's going on, Big Money?
Y'all probably my mic all fucked up.
Yeah, I think that, to be honest, I think we could have done without the Left Behind.
Well, also, Jay,
I don't know, man. I mean, even if it was a Left Behind, I think that people would have been happy if you had an option. I remember in Infamous, you did have an option if you were good or bad or something, and then I think in the sequel or Infamous 2, you did continue to be good or bad based on your save data from the last game, and I like that. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think you should have gave people options, because if you don't, they feel that you're forcing something upon them. And I think that's what people are pissed off about. However, there's a lot of people pissed off that don't even own a PS4 and have no desire to buy the game. And I don't think that their opinion should be taken into account at all. Because if you're not going to buy the game and if you don't have the system the game is on, then you're just making noise. You know, like, that's kind of pointless.
And see, like,
y'all talking about that leak? Talking about the leak or something?
Yeah, the leak and the trailer we just saw, basing everything about it, you know.
And I've seen other reasons why people are so mad about it, and they have to play, for the reason that I'm talking about, they have to actually play the game to see how it is and how well they execute it. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to give it away, and also I'm not going to say anything, but how they portray certain characters. And that's why people are mad. But the thing is, the way they're going with some of these characters, I think we just need to play the game to see how they execute it.
What up? Did somebody say somebody 8Gaming50 just contacted me on Twitter. This was 31 minutes ago. He said people was posting spoilers. Oh, okay. I just caught the guy. Like, I made y'all moderator for a reason, so y'all could block these people. Like, I never told you guys you didn't have the ability to block people that was posting spoilers. I just hate YouTube sometimes because it's like they don't. They make it so comfortable for trolls. I swear they do.
Have somebody spoiled it again?
Kind of spoil it for me again. I already had it spoiled by at least 50 different trolls. So that doesn't even bother me anymore. Like I said, bro, it's the game itself.
Somebody at Naughty Dog needs to get their ass fired. That's the thing.
Oh, I love Big Money. Yes.
Hey, bro, like, I can't understand, first of all, how this leak. You know what? I think I do agree with what Sam was saying. I wouldn't miss Neil Druckmann. I wouldn't miss him at all. Wouldn't miss him, man.
I want to. Okay, so let's go over this.
People left and right.
Refresh me on what Neil Druckmann impacted besides Uncharted 4.
Mainly, he's known for 2 and The Last of Us, from what I can think of. He assisted on Uncharted 1, but Amy Hennig ran the whole game practically.
Uh-huh.
So he basically is a huge part of 2, and then The Last of Us, and then he took over in the middle of part 4.
He didn't do anything with 3?
No, that was all Amy Hennig and whoever that other guy was, Justin something, I think Richmond.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's 3. So he's 3 for all then.
I hated 3's story. 3's ending sucked.
Really yeah, that's where they had a problem with her, and they just, they forced her out during part 4.
Man, to tell you the truth, lately, these last 5 to 6 years, it's like they've been forcing that stuff in the games anyway.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Because, I don't have nothing against. I don't have nothing against gay people or nothing like that.
When they start
that's the trend now.
Huh?
Yeah.
It seems like that's the trend now. It seems
like
and
that's what I was about to say.
Do.
When they start the game development in real life at that time, right? It's good to be, SJW. It's good to defend other people and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But by the time that the game comes out,
Neil Druckmann fan.
Yeah, by the time that the game comes out, that message is a little stale. And it's weird that people would try to put a message that won't stand the test of time. You know what I'm saying? Being like caring for somebody else, right? Or being generous. See, that's a message that stands the test of time, right? That will never get stale. But the stuff that, let's say, they put in The Last of Us 2 or 1, that stuff, you see what I'm saying? That might get stale. Because by the time that the game actually comes out, people might not care about that message. I mean, you can make new games and have a good message that won't piss people off. And all I'm going to say, this break that Adam told me about, that I believe is true, I don't need it to be a break because they need to lay low. they have to restructure, and it's not the fucking devs. It's not the devs that work on the game. Neil Druckmann, they need to have a watchful eye over him, or they have to replace him. Simple as that.
Dude, he thinks he's Madonna. That's my problem.
I don't
Like,
care. I don't care about his attitude, bro. All I'm gonna say,
bro, he thinks his word is law, man.
They either
fuck
need a
off,
watchful eye, or they have to replace him because he can't be causing this much trouble for Naughty Dog and Sony at the end. Like, everybody was looking forward to this game at the end. Look, me
Her
personally,
being gay was never an issue. We're talking about forced stuff in the game, like, or in his games, I should say.
I think all studios, they need to stop putting their politics. They put their politics into their games. They need to stop doing that. They putting all this politics in the games now. If something is going on in the world, they have to put it in the game. And this LG stuff, this is what's going on now in the world, the coronavirus. And it has to be in games. Like I said, these last 6 years, man, and I have nothing, like I say, I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against it. It seems like now that's who the star of the game is. It's either a woman or a gay person. It seems like if they don't talk about it, other people might get on them and putting all their politics into the game, man. Just need to stop that. I might go in and
No, I hear you good.
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, man, they put too much politics into it, man. They put politics.
And look, like I said, it's popular at the time of creation, right? But by the time that the project is done and it's ready to ship, that message might not resonate with those people. I said the same thing. Me and Sam talked about the Me Too movement for a long time, bro, when it came out. I said, bro, why now, man? Like, these motherfuckers have been old and lost power for 10 years before you came out with the story. Like, why wait until these dudes are 80 years old and shit? Like, what are you going to get from them?
That's what I'm saying. They're not even trying to be subtle. Like, they're treating us like idiots, and they're just like, hey, we're going to do this. We know we're going to do this. We're going to fit it in, and we don't give a fuck what you think.
Exactly. So, look, the backlash... I don't think we need the backlash against the game itself. I don't want to penalize the developers, like I said, that work on the game aspect, but the person that worked on the story, which just seems to piss people off, that person needs to be, like I said, replaced, or in the next one, he needs to be replaced. Whatever the next game is, he should not be there. Like, he's been there for a while. You know, he's been there for a while.
I'll give you a good example. Like, I loved Gears of War, right? You know, way back when. Dude, but the story was trash. It was a bunch of roid heads that were juiced up. And I didn't like it. It had nothing to do with them being gay. It's just the way the person wrote the story. So I hope you guys can hopefully pay attention and just not think that we're ignorant about this whole gay lesbian stuff. It's not about that. It's about the way stuff is introduced into the game, into the story.
So, look, I'm going to see if it's introduced in a certain way. Like I said, I didn't watch the spoilers that either like you heard about or whatever. They just keep talking about this person is dead or this person is dead, right? That's not really doing much. That's all I've ever gotten. I'm going to be 100% honest. And to some effect, the person that killed the person. But that's it. For me, that's not enough. That's like fucking 2% of the fucking game. I still got to play the game and figure out why it happens.
Dude, the gameplay looks brilliant.
Yeah, the gameplay looks amazing, bro. Hats off to the developers that worked on The Last of Us Part 2 because the game looks amazing. I'm actually about to unhook the Elgato. That's why I changed to the podcast. And what I'm going to do is I'm changing this shit to 4K and I'm going to watch it again. Thanks, Big Money, for showing up, man. My most anticipated game, and I don't know if Sam agrees because his game didn't do good, and I wanted it to do good. Mine didn't either, by the way. Ghost. Ghost seems like it hasn't been touched, but I do believe people will try to go spoil that too if they can.
If they're dumb enough to leak the game on Sony's end, then yeah, we're gonna get destroyed with spoilers.
Yeah, it's a horrible time to be a gamer, bro. With all leaks and spoilers out there, you gotta be like off the fucking internet and shit.
That's remember when we had that conversation. Like I don't know what these companies can do to stop that, man.
Oh,
Like they
we did
have to
have that
find some type
conversation,
of way,
bro. I
yeah,
don't
they
know,
need to.
man, but all I'm gonna say is from now on, you trace it back to the source of where the spoilers are, and you take action. And if anybody spoilers are on YouTube, like you have been doing, take action. Give them a copyright strike or guideline strike or whatever, and it maybe it teach their dumbasses not to do it again.
Because look, Jay, the only people from this side of the board that I think that mess with the game is the people that work on the game. Only people that can leak stuff. The people that work on the game and the testers.
Yeah,
The
but we heard
testers,
that something might have happened because they was working from home, and somebody's shit might have got hacked.
Do you believe what they said, by the way? Because I don't.
Believe what?
They were saying that it wasn't a hacker or whatever the hell their statement.
What do you think it was?
They denied it was an employee and said it was a hacker, right? Basically.
No, I didn't hear that. Not from
see,
Okay, so they
that's
haven't confirmed anything?
No, they have not confirmed.
that's a good question, Sam.
They just said that
I'm thinking the same
they
thing,
said
bro.
they weren't affiliated with PlayStation or
Because
Naughty
they've been
Dog.
treating us like we're stupid for a while now, and I'm just like, wait a minute. If
The
that wasn't
whole
an
thing
employee,
is,
then
bro, I don't care. You know, I don't care who it is. I just want them to say, hey, this person did it. Give us a fucking name. And then we can do our research to see if that person worked for you, yes or no. I don't care if it was somebody that worked at Naughty Dog. I want to know why they did it. If they did it because they disagree with the story, then again, this is more ammunition to probably get rid of Neil. Because if he upset people in the office because of what he was doing in the story, and you know, we know that there's probably a good amount of, I'm gonna be old school and say hipsters.
That could be true. That could
there might be
true.
a lot of hipsters or open-minded people that work at Naughty Dog or in California, and that's cool, right? That's cool. But if they were open-minded and they were still offended by this, then there's a problem. Again, it's a problem with execution. It's not. Let's say the raw story might not be nothing wrong with it, but the way he executed it, or let's say quote unquote forced it upon people, that might have been a problem. Maybe somebody took matters into their own hand. Maybe. We gotta see how much this game does. I'm gonna lower my expectations to 2 million in the first 2 days. If it does above 3 million, that's good. I think that Last of Us 1, a remaster, and the PS3 version together was like, what? It's sitting at 20-something million. So you could probably, if you pissed off as many people as you think you pissed off, I don't know,
I still
man.
think it's gonna do good numbers. I still think it's gonna do good numbers. I still think it's gonna do.
I mean, I hope. But the way the outrage is, it's like, hey, people ain't gonna buy it. But I haven't heard people say that. But I don't know. Some people might. I think that once they see other people play the game itself, they might have like different thoughts about.
Dude, right?
I need
right now, from what I saw in that trailer, they could make her out to be the dumbest fucking ending or whatever. That game looks awesome to play. That's all I'm concerned about. If anything, I can skip the cutscenes if I don't like the story. You know what I mean?
No, they said
they
said if you
is a
skip the
small
cutscenes, they're gonna throw a banana at your face. They don't.
All right, stop playing with me. I hate you.
They don't like that.
Jay, YouTube is a small fraction, man. That shit ain't gonna even put a dent in the YouTube, man.
The shit
yeah, you talking about YouTube?
Bro.
You saying outrage? That's only a little bit of niggas. That ain't a whole bunch of niggas.
Hey, J Love.
You talking about around the globe?
J Love, I didn't see outrage on YouTube. I saw outrage on Twitter and everywhere else.
But that don't mean, and that's still a small fraction.
I know. And look, I agree with you, right? Okay. I don't got time to go back and forth. I agree with you, but we don't know where it is, right? It's just like I tell people all the time. Don't believe everybody you hear because they're not always PlayStation fans. You might think they're PlayStation fans, but they're not really PlayStation fans. And if you don't go and cross-examine these individuals, you won't know who they really support. So,
most of the people
as far as
looking for this
the outrage, we don't know who they really are because some of them are using fake accounts and shit. So we don't know if they really have a PlayStation in the house or if they have enough money to buy a single game. We don't know.
Some of them niggas is Xbox dudes trying to push that agenda. Some of these niggas Xbox dudes just saying, "Yo, fuck that game." You know, they have an agenda, man. That's what I see.
Didn't they do that in Gears 5 though? Didn't they say W it up too? They're not like, they're not free of doing that as a company either.
Bro, it is The Last of Us. They don't want the game to do good. A lot of people are pissed off that it got Game of the Decade for the first one, and they didn't want the second one to be successful. So hey, they did what they did.
Yep.
I do want to know who leaked the game out though. That right there is the most important thing.
They said they're going to court.
That's why I said, like, you it's one thing when you see 5 minutes of gameplay, I don't mind it. But when you start going on an hour and 2 hours, somebody needs to lose their job.
Exactly.
Somebody needs to lose their job. That's just unacceptable right there. 3 hours worth of gameplay? Oh no. Oh no. It's just unacceptable.
But again, we got to look at it like this game is 20 to 30 hours long. And we haven't even seen 2 hours of it yet. From all the footage gathered and whatnot, all put together, we haven't even seen 2 hours yet. And it's a 20 to 30 hour game.
Yeah, but I still don't want it. That shouldn't. You know what? If you say it like that, you would give that person a pass. And that'd be the usual. You don't.
There's a guy. There's a guy I just found that's been negatively coming after Naughty Dog. I think for his last 4 videos over the last one day. So he did a video 32 minutes ago about the trailer. He was mad that he couldn't dislike the video or leave spoilers. Then he says, "Yeah."
Niggas is crazy, man. You heard about that Gang Green niggas though, right? J-Tech? Them Gang Green niggas?
I don't know.
Xbox, yeah, some new Xbox dude. It was from they trying to I think Neil Druckmann took their video down though. It was a bunch of Xbox dudes. Yeah, they try to
they get
doing the spoilers, man. It was him, Gritty. I forgot the dude name. Gritty.
Arsenic, you need to calm down your Naughty Dog like tits off, man. We're not talking about because it's a woman the game's bad. You guys got to start listening to us when we talk. Was Horizon was that shake?
Some of them say some crazy stuff like,
yeah.
We don't have nothing against the women. We don't have nothing against gay people. We're just talking about them pushing something on us that we really don't want. It's too much of it, bro. It's just, if you look around, it's way too much of it. I understand it's women's live. I understand gay people are coming. I understand all that.
But the news we got today makes me a little hopeful.
Man.
But
like,
it is not over.
You don't need to push your.
Still,
you have to understand that.
Sitting down to film
Bill is taking what he thinks about his personal life and he's adding it to his job.
But it is not over.
That's what I mean by you bringing your politics to the game. This is what he think about the world. You don't bring that to your game. Just like when you go to work, wherever you go to work, say if you work at McDonald's, you're mad about something.
On there, sitting there for 20, 30, a minute. Not at all. It was on there for a couple seconds.
Whatever's going on in your life, don't bring it to your job. That's what we're saying. You don't have nothing against you can. Channel. I can play with a woman or a man. It doesn't make no difference. Thank you for your counter
notification.
When you start pushing it on me, that's when I'll be like, wow, man, like what's going on? I understand. Okay.
Jay, you didn't do the blacklist on your channel?
Thank you for your counter notification. It's been forwarded to the party.
I tried to go there yesterday and do it, and then they act like they didn't want to load it. Again, it's not the computer, it's YouTube.
Trash.
Yeah, YouTube is literally not trying to let me go to the blacklist. I don't know, maybe because I have too many people blocked and they're trying to load up how many people. But I can't fucking go find it, so. Guys, be vigilant when you go to the comment section. I've given moderator privileges to all of the people that's always here. You guys do what you need to do. You see somebody post a spoiler, quickly remove them. I think it's called hide person because they don't want to piss people off by saying block people. I don't know why they.
Can I address this Horizon Zero Dawn thing, man? See, the thing about Aloy, dude, you literally saw her training from a child into the person she became into a warrior. They fleshed that whole story out of her being like able to do what she does in terms of her skill.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I love her.
It wasn't
her
just
origin
shoved in
story.
there.
Yeah, you were there the whole time.
Whereas Nadine beating the shit out of Sam and this dude without even you being able to get a punch in, like, dude, I'm saying, like, that one guy supposedly just quit the job right there because he thought it was so stupid.
Can't wait, bro. Can't wait. I
Yeah,
cannot
I
fucking
agree
wait.
with this dude. I agree with Lee. Them Xbox PC guys have been trying to ruin PlayStation on every exclusive now. With this leak, they finally got you on their side. Yeah, that sounds kind of right in some aspect.
Who on whose side?
No, he said them Xbox and PC guys been trying to ruin PlayStation on every exclusive now. With this leak, they finally got you on their side.
Oh,
I don't know who he's speaking to in that. I don't know who he's speaking to in regards to that.
Who said? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna scroll up and read.
Yeah, I don't know who he's
okay, I'm not saying she wasn't trained, but were Sam and fucking Nathan Drake just bums that didn't know how to fight after 3 games when we saw him just, well, at least you saw Nathan just beat the shit out of people. Remember, Sam survived in prison for years. You told me they didn't know how to fight? Come on, guys. You gotta be fair. You can't get a one punch in, but in the Lost Legacy,
You're right,
she basically gets thrown
if
through like
if it's a
walls and shit.
PlayStation exclusive, you should understand people are not gonna like it. People are gonna hate that shit.
Dude, they made Nadine out to be Bruce Lee. She's not Bruce Lee.
But Nadine is a warrior though. She's kind of like a trained militant, woman. She's been in the military. She was running that military, yo.
And that's not a problem. But I'm saying, wouldn't that have been more realistic if the fight was more fair? If you were able to get shots in on her instead of her just literally kicking 2 people. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she wasn't confident.
Right, but the backlash would have been, we beating on women. So you got to be careful with that.
Then don't include the scene altogether. Then why are you just alienating them?
We just talked about that. They should have had her as a different type of character. Again, you could have anybody else like a bodyguard, and that's cool. But it's like you put her as that type, and you knew where the story was gonna go because you had her as that type of character. If you would have had her, but as a more elegant, let's say, person that's always there, like what's that chick that's always by Lex Luthor's side? It was a chick that's always by her side. She was very slim and shit. She made sure shit got done. She could have been one of those type of chicks. Still the same role, but not on a I'm gonna put my hands on you type of shit. Cause it's like that in life too. Like if a chick puts their hands on you, basically society wants them to just beat you up. But if you even try to slap them, you're going to jail. You see what I'm saying? So in the game, it was going to have to be the same way. And that's how it felt. I was very irritated that it felt like a boss, like back in the day, boss, that is supposed to always beat you. And I'm like, I did not agree with that. So none of my hits landed. Nothing I did landed. And he designed the game that way. And that's cool, I guess. But it felt weird, It did feel weird. I think.
This is a great topic.
Did she beat you 2 times? She beat you 2 times, right? Or we won the other time?
No, we won the other time. But it was Sam that came down on her and got the gun, and
okay.
That's when the fight stopped.
Okay.
But if you look at it like this. A lot of women playing video games more than dudes now. A lot, man. So it's the game is changing now. The game is really changing. You got a lot of female YouTube streamers now and Twitch.
I can't believe how good this game looked. Let me get the fuck off of Uncharted and then let me try my best to put the HDMI shit back in the proper way so I can.
I'm getting man. I mean. I can't. I mean, Naughty Dog. We got to see what Naughty Dog's next project is too, Sam and Jay.
We won't see that shit for a good 5 years. But I do hope that things change. You know, I'm not a hater of Neil Druckmann, okay? But I do believe he needs to keep the messaging that he put in this game out of any other game, because obviously he is now a target for hate. So if you're a target of hate, either you're going to lay low or you're going to change your messaging. Me, people going to hate me regardless, so I don't care. But him, he really did something that fucked up a whole, let me not say fucked up a whole game, but fucked up a whole opinion of a game. Yeah, I could say that. You know, Last of Us, one of the best games ever created, I guess, to a lot of people. This time around, it might not get that glory. The thing I'm worried about more than anything else is the reviewers that read the fucking spoilers, and we know they did, and they will give a negative opinion on the game. So I'm waiting for the reviews. I don't care about the sales. I already know I'm going to have a great time playing the game. I want to know how many of the reviewers looked at the spoilers and now formed a brand new opinion of the game before getting the review copies and actually playing the game. You see what I'm saying? And I want to know what action Sony can take against that.
Well, this. If anything happens, yo, out of this whole shit, these niggas accomplished. They took down Naughty Dog, yo. The greatest fucking.
Yeah, they didn't take down Naughty Dog.
Yo,
they didn't take them down.
Listen, with this,
they just took they didn't take them down. They just took down public opinion of them. They didn't take them down. You know,
what you mean?
Can't
Yo,
take them down.
You know,
I'm still buying the game, so they didn't take Naughty Dog down.
This is ammo for these cocksuckers. These motherfuckers is looking to see this shit go down, man. This is ammo for these niggas, the opposition. PC and Xbox dudes. That's why I hate Xbox
but
dudes.
The thing is,
they look for this shit, man.
Look, you're right. You're right. Let me get a word off. Okay? You might be right about that, right? But ask them, what are they playing? They want the game taken down because they don't have anything to play in June and July. What are they playing? They're still, no matter how much they hate on this game, they're still going to be watching PlayStation gamers play this game in June. We know this.
I think they're in that one leading edge lobby with Fatal. Probably that's about it.
Exactly, bro. Xbox fans don't have no games to play in June. And PC fans don't got shit to hype up about in June. They still playing fucking Counter-Strike and Team Fortress and shit. They don't got nothing new to play.
And the thing is, July is Ghost of Tsushima as well.
Exactly. So all summer, you're going to still watch PlayStation gamers play games while you're not doing shit.
You know what? To tell you the truth, man, it can be wild, devilish shit come out of Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog gonna always be the number one
and they
in the world for a long time to come, bro. Ain't nobody gonna touch them. No matter what comes out, that shit, they always gonna be number one. They gonna always say, plain and simple. I don't want nobody there. When you start putting down because of somebody else, but somebody else said, you don't have faith in that studio.
But these are hidden feelings that people have had for a long time. And again, These are individuals that, again, they don't own a PlayStation. They didn't play part 1. They watched somebody else play part 1.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? They could be watching us play part 2. They don't own a PS4. They have no intention on buying a PS4. They just want us to feel bad about this game so we don't have fun this summer. When we already know they're not having fun this summer. Answer me this. What are Xbox fans doing this summer? They got to hype up a new system, right? Or hype up games that they see trailers of tomorrow and in June and in July. But who's going to be playing games? Do they have any games to play? We're going to get PS5 information too the next 3 months. But we will actually have games to play alongside that information we're going to look over. They don't have games to play. PC fans, you getting a new graphics card or some dumb shit like that, but are you playing anything? Look.
Hey, you know what? But I ain't gonna lie to you, J-Tech. I am waiting for that Xbox thing. I can't wait to see what they.
Tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow? didn't know it was tomorrow, but
I'm already
if they don't blow it, if they don't
tomorrow
blow
at
it away,
11.
it's gonna be another
Tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So around the same time, but 27 minutes ago. So we'll be watching it tomorrow.
I do want to see what they're gonna show.
Me too, but they're showing nothing but third party. I'm not trying to knock them. That's what they're showing. They have already talked about it. They're showing their big games in July, and they're doing a normal reveal in June. So I guess they're gonna give out the price and shit. But for tomorrow, they're showing their third party partners. That's what they labeled it. So Assassin's Creed will be there. I think Elden Ring maybe. Cyberpunk might also be there. I don't know. There's going to be a good amount of games. They're going to talk about smart delivery, a.k.a. forwards compatibility.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So, I'm excited to see what next-gen games can look like on next-gen hardware. That's what I'm looking at it for tomorrow. I think some of those games might end up either just Xbox and PC, but I think the majority of the games tomorrow will be Xbox and it'll be Xbox and PS5. So I'm not expecting to see a new Call of Duty tomorrow, but we could be seeing it. But I want to know. Like, I think Call of Duty might still do contracts with PlayStation, but I don't know. It's been all generation. People kept saying the contract was waning down, but it doesn't seem like it. Can't fucking wait. Look at my own foot. Okay, people. I've held you long enough. It is 11:30. You're gonna meet us back here tomorrow, possibly around 10:30 or 10 something, going into 11, so we can cover the conference that Microsoft will have tomorrow. I hope Big Money can make it. Hopefully Adam can wake his ass up. I will definitely be looking at this shit. As far as PlayStation is concerned,
hey, how is Somatic doing? Talk to Somatic. How he doing?
He's still alive. He's still doing good. He's dealing with personal shit. If you want to talk to him about it, he'll definitely tell you. But he's good. Don't worry. He's good. Just life. Just dealing with life.
I thought he was a witness protection.
Yeah, he is. Goobity gig.
Beep.
But yeah, tomorrow should be good. I do want to know. Okay, they dropped this trailer on us for Last of Us. There's nothing scheduled for next week, but we know PlayStation did that shit the last time Microsoft had a conference. They dropped what the controller looks like. So I'm kind of anticipating, whether it's tomorrow or Friday, they announced that they're gonna have some sort of a new piece of information for us for the PS5. This is the month of May, and they did say every month we were gonna get information, so I don't expect them to skip this month, especially since Last of Us isn't coming out this month and nothing else is. We got every game. Like, what, King of Fighters is out, right? Not King of Fighters, sorry, Streets of Rage came out already. There's a lot of games that already came out, bro. So it's nothing big. No more big games are coming out. So I don't want to hear no excuses on why you don't want to show off any new information. It's just trying to figure out when we're gonna get that new PS5 information.
Yeah, we're getting to the end of the finish line.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we got left that are big is Cyberpunk at the end of the year, Avengers at the end of the year, and then summertime we got The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima. So, what the fuck is this?
I want to see some more gameplay.
You didn't see that 90-minute leak or any of that, Big Money?
What's the Tsushima?
No, for The Last of Us.
No, I stayed away from all that shit. I ain't.
All right. I'm trying to get more opinions, man, because, most of the opinions I've gotten are way more negative than positive about the leaks. Oh, I can't wait to play the game either way.
Gameplay look dope.
Yep, no doubt.
I stayed away from it. least I'm trying my best. I'm not gonna lie. I think I've seen like 5 minutes something. I was like, oh no, I can't do it.
Should look fucking.
Yeah, I didn't realize so much footage of it had leaked. Like, I mean, I've seen screenshots and then I've heard of the video, but I mean, I had one part spoiled for me. But again, I really, I guess I can't talk about it.
What made you want to spoil it for yourself then? Why you just reject it and just say, yo, I don't want to listen to this shit? What made you just keep fucking up for yourself?
Because I was trying to see if it was fake outrage or not. That's all I want to know. I'm like, are people legitimately mad about this? And I see people that were fans of the first game that were mad, and that's what had me worried. People that loved the first game were telling me, dude, I hate what they did with the sequel. I'm like, dude, did you hate it that much? And I felt like a detective trying to interview him. Like, what did you see? What didn't you like? Without trying to spoil it for me. So, I mean, we're only a month away. I guess I can wait.
Damn, do you know do you play the whole game as Ellie? They split it up.
That I don't know. Dude, I mean, I was asking questions. I'm like, was the ending this bad? Like, because the first game it didn't have a ton of twists. So I'm like, what was so bad in this game that you guys saw that it made you so fucking outraged? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm really curious about. Just to see if it's like valid or not.
So what's this fucking
the only thing that was big in part 1 was he lied to her. That's the only thing that I remember. He lied to her. Only big I can take. So.
Yeah, and if you were paying attention, you knew all the whole time Marlene was a scumbag. Like, she wasn't trying to help you. She was just trying to survive, just like the rest of them. But the only thing that really affected me was maybe the deaths of the brothers. Other than that, I felt like the game was straightforward.
I'm not gonna lie, that beginning, bro. I've never cried on a fucking video game. It told me up looking at that first day. And when she died, when his daughter died, oh my God.
Yeah, right away they were like, you knew this was gonna be something like crazy.
You knew this was gonna be something else. I was like, oh shit.
Still live, J-Tuck?
Yeah, I'm still live.
All right. Somebody said you ruined games for them. Who'd you ruin games for?
It's weird. One person can ruin your enjoyment of video games. That means you're not a gamer to begin with. Because I know you guys try to do that all the time for me. By giving me spoilers and telling me a game is bad. You try to ruin video games for me, but I never allow you to do so. So you must be a weak individual if whatever I do on YouTube ruins games for you. There's no way you can be a real gamer if one person can ruin video games for you. That's like me listening to some of these shit rappers, mumble rap motherfuckers say they ruin rap for me. I can never say that. Because I know I can go to a different age of rap that has way better rappers than right now. So no, I can, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Who said that? Why can't I see these comments that you guys saw?
I don't know. I'm looking right now.
Froze on your thing?
I'm looking. I don't see nobody. Who said that?
They're using Big Money's analogy with the hamburgers, except they're fighting about it. This is great. Like now they're saying it, McDonald's is not a Michelin 5-star restaurant. You guys are hilarious.
Yeah, this dude's as well.
Okay, boycott Activision. That's your last strike. Have fun. The thing is, bro, I don't really put myself out there for everybody to know me. If you want to know about me, hey, I'm right here. Like people flagged down my channel last gen. I put this channel up. I started posting gameplay. They didn't find out about me until 4 years later. Nobody's trying to, I'm not trying to be known. I just do what I do.
Somebody said they were playing PS4 since 2002. That's a great time jump.
Yeah, that's how you know they're frauding. Yeah, been playing PS4 since 2002. You know what I love? Some PC fans. I've never talked about this. This is one thing I love, but I hate about these PC fans. They say, the only PlayStation I love is PS2, right? But they're young. They're so young that by the time they were born, the PS2 hadn't been discontinued, but the PS3 was out, right? And they say that's the only system that they ever played for PlayStation, right? Most of them are playing an emulator, but they're not, like, they didn't have the system itself. But I love those guys. It's like, hey, I have this PlayStation system, you know, that means my opinion matters. No, it doesn't. You know, because it's like 2019 and shit, you know? Gotta love it, man. Gotta love that shit.
I hope we get to see Bill again in this game.
Oh, yeah. I know we saw Sam. I mean, the character models look amazing. Yeah, I'm about to, I'm about to go restart my, I'm about to go hook my PS4 back up to the, 4K. Because this shit, like, nah, bro. I gotta watch that shit again before I leave.
No, hangry. Like he's mad because he's hungry or he thinks he's hungry.
I might be hungry because I didn't fucking eat anything.
They like the cat. Dude, Bill was one of my favorite characters. Like, and he was gay, man. Like, y'all trying to push this, like, stuff like we're homophobic. Again, it's not about that at all.
I don't know why they.
It's just within the context of the story. That's all we're complaining about. So when I hear people tell me this is Ghostbusters 2016, that's what alarms me. So, like I said, one way or another, we're gonna find out. Because that movie was terrible. That was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And I've seen plenty of great female movies too.
Yeah, see that. It just look like it's everywhere, man. It's like it's just everywhere, and it's like we get it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Did you see that movie on Big Money?
Oh my God, did I see it? That's oh my God.
Dude, they were treating Chris Hemsworth like he was like the female secretary. There was no equality at all.
Yeah.
Like they were hitting on him in the movie. They were treating him like a bitch.
Like, I didn't watch that movie. I completely skipped it. When I heard about it, I think I told Somatic. I went out. I got the Blu-ray double pack of Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and I watched it. And I completely skipped that movie. And the day that movie came out, I went out and I just watched it on my PS4, the Blu-ray.
What are you talking about? He wasn't gay on camera. They actually had a magazine of porno. If you were in there, I mean, if you actually play the game. Are you Neil Druckmann's secretary, by the way? Like, damn, bro. You gotta chillax, Arsenic. You gotta chillax.
On my neck.
If you remember in his hideout, there was a magazine of gay porn. Like, it was. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Guys love that Neil Druckmann sauce, I guess.
You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. What happened?
What?
Huh?
What was that, Brian?
Does anybody know where Brian is?
He might have been deported already.
Hey, did you ever play Resident Evil 7?
You said the latest one?
Yeah, 7.
Nah, I gotta finish that, man. I was playing it in VR, but it scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I don't believe in Resident Evil. I don't play those games. Okay, I put the PS4 back in the 4K mode. I'm about to go watch that trailer again. Okay.
Maddox in the building, bitches.
Is Somatic back?
Yeah,
Somatic's back. He's alive. Motherfucker is alive. They call him Live Man. You know, I already have a video planned when I get The Last of Us, and I just can't fucking wait to make that video, bro. I'm be making a video, not a live stream. It's gonna be like a video I make. Oh my god, I can't wait. Can't fucking wait, bro. Can't wait.
Nobody saw the comment, retard. Keep trying to spoil the game. Have fun with that.
Who was that?
Mad PC kid that probably has no money and women don't talk to him.
Oh yeah, that's angry. Right. We were supposed to do a debate today. Maybe that guy's still here. I want to do one.
He gone.
Another cartoon profile picture. Open link. Save. Save. Okay, no.
Yeah, I hope he didn't read that one.
I'm gonna see if this guy's ready for a debate. We should let him join in. Are you ready? If he's not ready today, maybe we can get him in there tomorrow.
Is that a PC guy?
Yeah, this shit's always fun. Gotta love it. Have big money debate him.
What's the last debate you had?
It was this year, but I don't know when it was. I think it was like before the gate shit. Probably was early January, maybe December, something like that.
Wow, all right.
I still want to debate a PC fan on spoilers. So Big Money, I know you know Last of Us been spoiled out the ass. So I told people, because people were spoiling Last of Us, I'm gonna go out of my way to spoil Death Stranding because it's going to PC. People did not like that at all. They thought that was worse than people spoiling Last of Us for me. And I'm like, how is that worse? When the game had already been spoiled for you because you were watching me play through the whole game on my YouTube channel, or you were watching somebody else on their YouTube channel or on their Twitch channel play through the whole game. And we know that you know about the story because you use that information to spoil it for people that has not beaten the game yet. Because a couple people did that shit to me. On PlayStation exclusives, they would go and watch somebody else run through the game to come back to my fucking channel to spoil the game for me. So, does it matter if I spoil the game? No, it doesn't. You know? But I'm only spoiling the game for people that would go out and buy the game. Because, see, that's what people are doing. They're spoiling The Last of Us for people that they know are going to go out and buy the game.
I think it's by far the most pre-ordered game on the store, isn't it?
I don't know.
They're like a set of record.
Bestsellers video games.
Opening webpage.
Okay, let's see. They got major sales on Battlefield 1 and for PC for $2.99. Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 together for PC for $5.99. And Plants vs. Well, basically the whole physical PC lineup has a crazy, crazy sale.
Hey.
What's up, Ed?
Sound like you've been partying, Eddie. You okay? Oh, okay. Make your money.
85 horse Titanics.
Yeah, I think Mystic blew up, man. He got a lot more popular. Because when I saw him, he wasn't. I think he's past 100K subs now on YouTube.
Oh, J-Tech, they just screenshot the North of the Ring game.
Yeah, I know. Golem. I saw it 2 days ago.
Oh, that shit is stupid.
Yeah. They say it's a next-gen only title, PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC. But everybody that has saw it, they say it doesn't really look next-gen. But I don't know. This is the thing. I would say, right, that Last of Us Part 2 looks kind of next-gen. A lot of people saying, like, this shit looks really, really fucking good. It does. I don't know if we know what next-gen looks like yet. So I'm hoping tomorrow we can get an idea of the game. Because if the skill of the developers are going to stay the same and the only thing that's different is resolution and frame rate, I don't know if that's the next gen that I want. You know what I'm saying? The skill of the developers have to come up. You know? They have to do better in the game. So I don't want shitty games with high frame rates and what is it, resolution. That's not what next gen is to me. So I will gladly skip all those types of games. Not even joking.
So do you think the next game by the that Black Tiger creator is gonna be fire?
Yep, I do. Day one.
They're gonna make that big jump.
Day one, yeah, they're gonna make that big jump. It's gonna be life of the red tiger. I'm buying it.
Might upgrade to PS3 pixels this time around.
Gotta pick it up. Okay, so this guy that wants to debate me is a Leafy fan, and if he's a Leafy fan, that means Rags copied off of Leafy, Fratanga copied off of Rags. Oh, Leafy cult. Is that guy still alive anyway? Does anybody know if he's still alive?
Leafy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he was...
That's a toxic kid, right?
Yeah, very toxic. He started the whole PC toxic movement. Fucking weirdo, bro. God. All of these little PC kids are fucking weird. Just weird, man.
But how stringent YouTube is, how are they even allowed to stay on YouTube?
I don't understand, bro. It's like they know that they need them to generate views, so that's why they're there. There's, you know.
Oh yeah, it's like Twitch with the cat lady.
Exactly.
They're just making too much money for the company, I should say.
Okay. Well, I asked this guy if he was ready. I think he sent me a message yesterday at 2:53 p.m. So I don't know. I guess he'll send me another message at 2:50 something p.m. today. Okay. Let me go.
You're just gonna do a PC system debate?
No, I mean I'm not gonna debate any PC fans on the hardware of the PS5 until we see what the hardware of the PS5 can do. When we start seeing that, then yeah, when we start seeing that, then we can do some stuff. Okay, I got the PS5, PS4 Pro at 4K. Bro, you know that stop sign dynamic theme I told you about? Bro, That I told Yella. I told Yella about this shit yesterday, bro. That's in game, bro. That shit is legit in game, and it looks amazing. Oh my goodness, that shit is in game. No doubt about it. I am going to post this on Twitter. Man, now I'm about to go watch that fucking trailer again in 4K. That shit probably about to blow my mind. I'm glad that PlayStation posted it instead of giving it to like somebody like IGN. So I'm happy. Happy they're not doing that anymore, because IGN always likes uploading shit at like the low resolutions and shit. Come on, man. Okay. PS4 fucking up. When I get to that section. Man. Can't wait to see what the interface is gonna look like for the PS5. No, that shit's gonna be nice. It should still be simple to navigate.
I wonder how the boot up's gonna look.
Yeah, I've been hearing about the boot up for Xbox. I was like, okay, yeah, that's nice. Call it boot up.
The one for the X is really good.
Yeah. But
Not the Series X, but I don't want to sound like Major Nelson on the Xbox One X.
Yeah, it's the power of X. We know. Who else needs the moderator? Because I think we got moderator on most people. So if you see trolls, you can get them out of here. They go view anyway, so fuck them. If you want to debate, all you gotta do is say you want to debate. We'll send you an invite. Okay, bro. They say you can make your genitals different sizes and combinations in Cyberpunk. What the fuck is going on with that fucking game, bro? The fuck?
Neil Druckmann's Game of the Year right there.
Bro, come on. Come on, man. Bro, I think I would be more inclined to play this game if they gave me a third-person option, bro. I would be excited to run around in this world. But only on the PS5, bro. So if they doing what I heard that they doing, you have to buy a Xbox version or a Xbox Series X version or a PS5 version of this game, I would do that.
Yeah, I think they announced at least for Xbox this time. They're just waiting on PlayStation to finish clarifying their policies up.
Yeah. Oh boy. These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. The comment section is the comment section is crazy, man. They call it Crazy Pack. Okay, guys. I know it's a little early, but getting the fuck out of here. Gotta make sure my phone and everything's charged. I hope everybody has a good rest of the day. We will be back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Today we were here by 10 o'clock. Tomorrow we will be here by 11 o'clock to cover the Xbox game preview inside Xbox bullshit. I guess Microsoft should hope that maybe Sony doesn't try to one-up them sometime later on tonight or tomorrow with any type of PS5 information, because they did it last time, and we don't know if they'll try to do it again. See you guys later.